Well, as we mentioned at the top of the hour, Lana Barton expected to accept a plea deal tomorrow on charges stemming from the disappearance of her son Lonzy. Well, in exchange, she could testify against Ruben Ebron. Their trial scheduled to begin next week.
The 45-year-old prosecutor trying this high-profile case just suffered a massive stroke weeks ago. However, Assistant State Attorney Richard Manti is recovering well. He tells Channel 4's Vic Micolucci he is ready for court and is not letting his brush with death stop him from finding justice. It's a story you'll see only on News 4 Jax.
Most of us know him as the hard-nosed prosecutor hell-bent on getting justice.
I think there's probably multiple reasons why people are reluctant to be cooperative.
He's gotten national attention for trying George Zimmerman and Marissa Alexander.
And under oath, more than once, said she couldn't find the phone that she is clearly using.
And now Ruben Ebron and Lana Barton. But love him or hate him, the world almost lost Assistant State Attorney Richard Manti.
He's shaking and can't move his left side.
That's the 911 call from a few weeks ago when Manti collapsed during a workout at the HIT Center on Jacksonville's south side.
Fire District 54, Engine 154 and Rescue 54, seizure 9446 Phillips Highway.
It was a massive ischemic stroke, basically a blood clot in the brain. Rescuers rushed him to Baptist Medical Center South.
Rescue 54, stroke alert, Baptist South. Onset 15 minutes, ETA 15 minutes.
There, a helicopter flew him downtown for emergency surgery. Death was around the corner, but Manti survived.
I'm a walking, talking Christmas miracle.
We caught up with him less than a week after. Amazingly, he's back at the gym where it happened. He remembers most of that Saturday morning. He was working out like he's been doing for years here.
And as I came around it, my left side went, hmm? So all I could think of was I wanted water. I came over here, I grabbed my water bottle, and then basically, that was it. That's all I really remember.
That's when the trainers ran to help.
It was scary.
He looked bad.
Yeah.
And he was very incoherent, started wobbling around a little bit.
We laid him down on the floor, put his legs up a little bit.
While none of the trainers had ever seen one in person, they recognized Manti was having a stroke and he needed help fast. Molly Grund called 911.
Paramedics are already on their way. Where exactly is he shaking from?
All over.
These are my boys.
Manti is thankful for those trainers, a nurse who was also working out when it happened, plus the paramedics and surgeons who saved him.
It's because I was here, and it's because of the people here, and it's because of that medical team that treated me.
But bed rest isn't on Manti's to-do list. He's back to prosecuting some of North Florida's biggest court cases.
Why am I here? Here to finish the job.
Unfinished business?
Yes, sir. If anybody thought that this would kill me, knock me off, or that I would be going anywhere, hate to disappoint them, but this place and those doctors intervened to sort of put me back on track.
He's working on a ton of cases, all important to him, but in the coming weeks, you'll see him focusing on the ones related to the disappearance of toddler Lonzy Barton.
Seem confident that you're going to be successful in the case?
If we didn't have confidence that we'd be successful in a case, we would never file it in the first place.
Lonzy's body still hasn't been found, and many are hoping his mother and her boyfriend get charged with his death.
How hard is it going to be to get murder charges without ever finding Lonzy?
Well,
if that's the case.
There are plenty of cases where murder charges get filed and proven without a body.
The stroke was caused by a genetic issue, not stress from the job or the intensity of his workout.
This was going to happen. Where and when it happened, I was lucky.
Manti wants to make it clear he's not going anywhere.
If it had happened on my way here, if I'd stayed home in bed, or if I'd left and been watching a movie, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Fire rescue leaders say Manti survived his stroke and is recovering so well because he got help so quickly. His trainers recognized the stroke. Fire rescue got there within minutes, and they were able to treat him until he got into surgery. It's important to know the signs of a stroke and what to do if someone is having one. To learn, go to news4jax.com. We've posted information under the top stories column on our homepage. I'm Vic Micolucci, Channel 4, the local station.